Alright, we are here. And going over there. Gotta get some juice. I was over at the community area because Supercoder joined us last night and I was showing him around. Let me grab some juice and we'll look at some updates. We don't have a whole lot to look at. This is one of Greg's sporadic winter updates, whatever the hell you want to call it. And it's freaking cold here today, so probably not going to be at this for the normal length. I want to snug under my blanket and hide from the world for a little while. I'm freezing. It's like 0 right now. I'm too quiet. How the fuck am I too quiet? Holy crap, it is quiet. What the fuck happened? Crazy, what'd you break? I blame you. It's Crazy's fault.
I didn't break anything.
Blame Crazy. It's her fault. She did it. I'm guessing when I opened OBS, it turned everything down again. Let's look. Actually, everything there is fine. Oh, somehow my fucking game got cranked down. There. Is that better? I always blame the Crazy. Everything's Crazy's fault. Everything I can't blame on you. Let's try doing this a little bit. See if that's a little bit louder. That actually looks quieter. Now let's do there.
Really?
Not loud enough now.
There's the answer.
Hey, Big Mouth. Relax.
This guy is literally hacking. He just scoped in on me and then rounded the corner and shot me. Not before.
Alright, it's better. Alright. I don't know how the hell my boost got turned all the way off. Okay, so let's go see what we have in this new update. I know a few things that got changed. And I know a few things I need to test to make sure are working right. There was Britannia quartz gets handled properly by machines and recipes now. I ain't checking it. I ain't got Britannia. I'll mess with that magic crap. He fixed bug with wrenches and IC2. We tested that the other day. Wrong tooltip on spikes. Apparently they were backwards. And the tooltip that was supposed to be on the wall spike was on the ball spike. And vice versa. I think that's what it was. Let's see. GT6 cinnamon bark harvesting without PAMs installed was fixed. I think that's something that MC found on our GT6 only server. Glass sulfur not being mortarable. And more. I have no idea what the and more is. The glass one is a great thing because I couldn't understand why the glass one wasn't working. So I'm glad that one's fixed. I don't have any to deal with to try it. I don't know. I guess I could spam the shit out of this. Hold on. How much does that use? Not very much. Holy crap. Oh yeah, that's going to take a minute. Good thing it's only glass. There we go. So, I thought this was fixed. Did I forget to restart the server again? I forgot to restart the server again. Damn it. Hold on. I forgot to restart the server again.
What an idiot.
Yeah. Hush it. So cold up here, my brain's cold. So brown limonite scrap wasn't mortarable?
No, it wasn't. It's supposed to be fixed in this update that you're testing.
The mod IC2 is expecting signature? I am not signing for IC2. What the fuck's it expecting signature for? I don't even know what the hell it's talking about. Did you see our presents went away from Minecraft? They're back to regular chests now.
Yes.
And quit your belly aching.
Not belly aching.
Mm-hmm. Now your chest will even look even better. So, how'd you like your gift?
Shut up.
I thought it was funny.
You would.
Thought it would have been even better if he'd actually killed the horse.
No.
And cooked it. I'd have cooked it for you.
I hate you today.
Mm-hmm. I was expecting that. I'd grill you a cat if we had cats. I don't think there's cat meat though. There's dog meat. Greg, we need cat meat. So I can go get an ocelot and make grilled cat meat.
Ew, no. I need an ocelot as a pet.
Oh, hell no. Just go around sitting on your chest.
You know how many times I've rebuilt my front entrance?
Yeah, keep walking outside. Put out a nightlight. Put a torch out by your front door. That way they can't spawn right in front of your door.
They come across that little river.
Hey, McMeg.
Hello.
Good God, server, hurry up. You're supposed to be the light pack. Stop taking all damn day.
No, GT6 only is the light pack now.
Yeah, that one loads pretty quick. Junior got a nice gift from one of my customers today. I don't like kettle corn. He got kettle corn coated, caramel coated popcorn with red skin peanuts.
Hmm.
Big tin of it. You know,
Delish.
you know those tins you usually get with 3 different kinds in it? This is about that big. And it's all one. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan of kettle corn.
Why? It's a sweet popcorn.
I know, it's what's weird about it. I like everything sweet.
But not your popcorn, apparently?
Except popcorn.
Hmm. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I put seasoned salt on my popcorn.
Okay, that's just weird.
Why? It's better than just plain salt. Remember to get rid of the gone fishing sign.
Yeah. If this thing ever shows that the damn server's up. Server did the loading badges thing like it normally does when it's done. But it still hasn't finished loading. So at least it doesn't show to my client it's loaded. What the fuck is this thing doing? I'll be here for an hour waiting on this stupid ass server.
Mm-hmm.
All because I forgot to fucking restart today. Seriously, did the freaking IP change or something when I restart it? I know this thing's done. What the hell? No? Same IP. I don't know what the hell it's doing. It's like the server's hanging at the last step or something. There we go. About fucking time. What? Java.net.connection exception connection refused? What the fuck? Okay, now it says it's not up again. What the fuck is wrong with the damn server? The website shows it's up. I'm obviously connected to the internet because I can hear you. I don't know what his problem is. Isn't there a place you can check and see if a server is online outside of Minecraft? I think XCR does that.
Discord?
Well, I could see if it does say it.
It says it's online. So maybe you need to restart your client.
Maybe, but that's freaking weird. I just started this morning.
I would tell that guy to go to the fight.
Let's see.
I sell him color. I run.
Copy. Paste.
Hello, Nano, and Greg posted a link. For you.
Is it the dinner blog one? Because I just found that one. And I just checked it and it says it's online. So, For some reason, my client couldn't get out. Yeah, that's the one I just checked, and it says it's up and working, so I don't know. My client's having an issue connecting. So I'm restarting my client. Let's see if it works. The only thing I really need to get done is check out these rubber pipes. Everything else is just, you know, mortaring stuff. Need to make sure you got all the rods fixed for my E. I want to make some of these rubber pipes today. I love how I ask if he could add some more item pipes, and he adds freaking fluid pipes. Sure, we'll add some more pipes. Have a rubber fluid pipe. Thanks, Greg. You're freaking helpful.
Yep.
Initialization.
Just like he needs to add chopsticks or a way of getting his crops.
Yeah, he definitely needs to add something for his crops, since we don't have IC2. And since you don't need IC2 anymore.
He says he added the rubber pipes before you asked for item pipes.
Well, they didn't show up on the change log until after.
So you can do rubber fluid pipes now?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And what can you use those for?
Anything colder than steam. And they're the only pipes that you can remove by hand. Even though plastic ones technically should be hand as well, seeing as how you don't use an axe under your sink. Although if you're talking...
never read the change log.
Okay, I glance over it.
He's called BS on that sentence.
I look at it every now and then. I looked at it a few days ago.
The only time you check the change log is on days of update.
Yeah, that might be true. I'm gonna make one of these rubber pipes and beat Shadow with it. And beat him with a rubber hose.
So can you put gases in the rubber pipes?
See if it says. I won't know until I get in the game. For sure, but it says they are the only pipes that can directly be broken by hand. Kind of like unscrewing a rubber hose. Also change the max temperature of wooden and plastic. So steam is no option for those ever. If you don't like their black color, then paint them. So apparently plastic is even going to be lower than what steam can handle now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense.
Mm.
Because I can use a plastic spoon to stir a steaming bowl of soup.
But that's
And
still
then
got
not
water in it.
Yeah.
Not all of it is steam. Otherwise you wouldn't have soup. And if you put a plastic spoon in too hot of water, soup stuff, it will melt.
It only melts if it's touching the metal pan.
Oh, you don't have stuff quite as hot as I have then, because I've tried to stir up ramen noodles and it has been too cold or too hot and it started to melt the plastic spoon.
I've never had that happen. Stirring ramen noodles.
You don't have it hot enough.
I do. It's a rolling blue.
Alright, so let's try this. Hey look, glass works now. Alright, and supposedly we can do ingots and plates. As long as it's material that you can do. So we'll try copper. That didn't work. I swear that it said... let me reread this. Mortar recipes can now accept large items like ingots, plates, and gems if the materials they are made of... Oh, if they're brittle. Okay, so copper wouldn't be considered brittle. Alright, so that is for mainly the salt thing I was complaining about the other day. And I don't think I have any salt gems. Let's see. And I got quartz. Let's go look in the gem box. I think I've already shredded all of them. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any salt gems to show it. Let's see. It will not only melt if you put it into a steaming water pot, it will also release shit into the water that makes it taste horrible and cancerous. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
So
it doesn't melt.
It does melt.
None of my plastic cookware melts.
Well, you must have some really good plastic cookware, or you don't use it on hot enough stuff. And wait a minute. What kind of plastic are you talking about? I'm talking about a plastic spoon.
I'm talking about like a plastic, like, cooking spoon.
Okay, that's completely different. That's made to be hot.
I know.
That's not PVC plastic or what they make plastic cookware out of. Goofy. That's a completely different kind of plastic.
It's still plastic.
Do you know how many different kinds of plastic? You've played GT5. You know how many different plastics there are.
Why would you take a plastic, like a plastic spoon you eat with, and put it in hot water?
Because I want to stir up my stuff.
But that's really thin plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to melt.
Mm-hmm. It does. Okay, so let's get off of spoons and let's look at these pipes. So
try to mortar brown laminate.
I don't have any. Hush it. Remind me in a minute. I'm on pipes. Alright, so pipes now have a top of 340 Kelvin for the wooden and for the treated. The plastic ones are 370 and the rubber ones are 350. So that's but yes, rubber can handle gases. And wait a minute. This one says causes damage when touched when active. Rubber should insulate from the heat. It shouldn't cause damage if it's got something that's over ambient temperature. Rubber's an insulator, Greg. What the hell? Alright, so I'm guessing these are going to be, yeah, extruder only recipes. I didn't figure there'd be a handcrafting for this. So you have to have an extruder. And you can use just about anything. Probably. No, this'll work on the, yeah, steel's the first level, crazy.
Oh, what's the second level?
Invar.
What do you need the second level one for?
Anything above, like, copper.
Oh. It gets hot, it just doesn't melt.
It does, but not hot enough to burn you. I've grabbed the hot water hose, going to the washing machine. It's got like 115 degree Fahrenheit water running through it, and that definitely doesn't burn you. You can feel the heat, but it doesn't burn you.
Right.
Alright, so you can definitely do it in the steel extruder with the cheaper, the low heat plates. So I just made some small ones. Let's see how sexy they are when you place them here. Oh, they make that nice rubber sound. Yeah, we need to make a whole room of huge rubber pipes for crazy.
Why?
Because you need a rubber room to live in because you're crazy. It's the only way to make a padded cell for you. And if they're huge, they'll cover the whole, they'll create a wall. Alright, so if I have the rubber pipe in my hand, it looks like I can break it. Oh my goodness. It takes forever to unscrew one of these pipes. Holy shit, Greg. Okay, you're going to be here for a week trying to undo a freaking pipe. Can't use an axe. Can use a wrench, but it still takes forever. Holy crap.
I got a silver sword, Greg.
If she don't do arrows, her lag is so bad she'd never hit me. It was funny last night. Was it last night? I got lost, ended up at your place, and we decided to go to spawn.
Drink something.
She got blown up by a creeper right next to me. 2 minutes later, she says, "Oh, I died." Yeah, like 2 minutes ago.
And I lost all that stuff, by the way.
Did you?
Because by the time I got back to where I died, there was nothing there.
Well, that sucks. Alright, so she wants me to do brown laminate. Brown laminate. Brown laminate. I just happen to have one. Oh, he needs to fix something. It breaks too slow. Yeah, it breaks way fucking slow. Holy crap, that was slow. Alright. Yes, you can do brown laminate scrap. Alright, put that away. And checked out the hoses. What else we got here? So we can do coal, salt, redstone. So we can do the redstone gems, I take it? I don't have any redstone gems. I've just got done shredding everything I had. I'm sure none of these gems are, and if they were, I wouldn't want to do it. I don't want to waste any of my gems. I don't think I have any. That's meat scrap. How am I doing with meat scrap? Okay, so it said stone, so does that mean we can do one of these rocks? Hey, we can. Okay. Oh, hey, apparently Pranov is that dude. Okay. See, I didn't know who the hell you were. I don't know if he wants me to say who he is. The person that joined our server last night.
No.
Rock salt. I have rock salt. Haha. Rock salt. So salt can now be mortared. Awesome.
They're just camping the fucking swamp.
There we go. Put that away. And let's see. If it doesn't warm up, I may not be here. Because I may be snuggled underneath my blanket all day. Let's see. Change something with the tech gun thing. Yes, I'm a wimp. Well, by like noon, 1 o'clock, it's supposed to be above 0. Until then, it's supposed to be like 0, 1. Ugh, I hate it when it's this cold. I don't mind it when it's cold, but when it gets below 0, that's when it's just too cold.
Greg wants to know why don't you use the storage inserter?
Why don't I use the storage inserter? Do you see my inventory, Greg? With the way your storage inserter works, I will throw everything I have in my inventory into these empty chests, and that gets annoying. You don't have a way of locking these damn things, and I'm too lazy to take around something useless and put in them. And then I can't use my storage inserter. Once I get everything in these empty ones, then I won't have that problem. Okay, he said who he is, so he doesn't mind.
I got when you said he's the one that joined the server last night. Instantly knew who you're talking about.
I wonder how in the hell he says his last name. Holy shit. That's a last name and a half, dude.
Mm-hmm.
My distiller is making coffee. Making coffee. Supposed to be making copies, but I use it for coffee. Just how old do you have to be to get that reference? I'm pretty old. That was back in the 80s?
I can't, then I can't.
Yeah, Supercoder is what he goes by in real life. Pranov is what he goes by in the game. That's a lot of shit I gotta fill in there. If Greg wouldn't want to steal all my food and my storage crates and my tools, I'd be able to use my storage inserter. So one thing I have to say I like about storage drawers, as annoying as they are, especially in adventure mode with having to use an axe on them, at least I can lock the damn things. Greg don't have a way of locking his. Car Yen. That's still a lot harder than Bob. We'll stick with Bob. If y'all ain't figured it out, Bob is my default name. I don't care if it's first or last. It's easy for me to say. My username for Minecraft used to be Praynovcraft. Back when I was a gay 3rd grader. So you've stopped being gay since the 4th grade? See, and they say being gay isn't a choice. I'm so mean. So mean. And now you're a gay what grader? Oh, goodness. Alright, so... Oh. Gotta check out the rod thing. Make sure Greg's got all the rods fixed now, since I only told him about iron last time. You know this is going to be a hard way of doing this. Why don't they just put steel? Okay, steel rod has to be cut, has to be sharpened, lathed, extruded, generified, welded, or pressed. Holy shit, stop with the yawning already. Not fucking tired. Alright, we already checked iron, but we'll check it again just to make sure. Yep, all the same stuff. No crafting out of 2 ingots. Wait a minute, ain't there supposed to be a crafting for using a file? Oh, there's a sharpener one. Apparently we don't have the file one anymore. Wait a minute. We don't have a file one anymore. Do we not have a file one for anything? Yeah, these aren't in here. You can't use any of the hand tools. Greg, where'd the hand tool recipes go? A life pro tip. Don't tell the girl you like that you like her. That doesn't turn out well. No. Usually not. Usually it's best to prove you like her and just talk to her and be friends with her than it is to... Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking up the IE one. Not the Greg Tech one. The Greg Tech one has the proper recipes. Alright, leave me alone. I'm an idiot. Hush it, crazy. We don't need to hear you tell me, yes, you're an idiot. Okay. So, where is the... Oh, stop it. That screwdriver tip. Where's the freaking rod? There it is. Aluminum rods. Everything good here. Okay. Alright. So, that's all fixed. And I think that's about all for the update. I don't think there's anything that has been updated with Core Tech that we need to check out. Unless I missed something the other day. Which I don't think I did. And I don't have a whole lot going on over here other than I've been running my shredder trying to get all this crap done. And running the electrolyzer and the roaster trying to get that shit gone through. Hey, Orth. How's it going, man?
I'm alive. Not the same thing can be said about my base, but yeah.
Well, how in the hell do you keep running out of distilled water, dude?
I have no idea how it even did it. It shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, it shouldn't be possible. You should have all kinds of distilled water.
Well, I had a distillation tower making distilled water whenever it ran below 200 buckets in reserve. So, somehow it managed to run out of power entirely. Run out of distilled water in the reserve. As well as all steam in the turbines were gone.
Holy shit.
That should not be possible that it would happen at the same time.
Somebody's screwing up his logistics.
Possibly.
I say we've got 20 million liter tanks full of distilled water because we're running a
reserve of 256,000.
Oh, see, we have our regular turbine that runs off of our boiler. we have the distilled water from it going to those two big 20 million tanks. I think they're like max size tanks, or close.
Yeah, they probably are max.
And so we've got 40 million in reserve. And we leave that coal boiler run all the time that it has coal to run in it, obviously, or charcoal. So it runs all the time and keeps us plenty full on distilled water.
I would be able to do that, but I don't use large steam turbines for the regular boilers. I only use small single block turbines, random places in the base, and I pipe steam around.
Yeah, we use a large one and just dump it into our main.
I said, Rockman's using the name,
but next time I'm gonna build a heat exchanger, I'm gonna move it probably 30 blocks further down below my base. So not so much if, but when it explodes next time, I won't be losing processing arrays and nuclear reactors and whatnot.
I found with XAR when we were doing GT5 together on the old Thylacraft server, right when I started recording, we built a blast chamber around it, basically, with red granite.
That too. I would do it with reinforced stone or something to be on the safe side. But yeah,
we just use red granite, and it contained the blast just fine.
Oh yeah, but I've had plenty of losses now that I'm not gonna take chances next time.
Yeah, this is what, the second one you've blown up now?
Yep. But what annoys me the most is that the first explosion, the first one, that one didn't break or hurt any of the nuclear fluid reactors. This one totally obliterated two of them and broke part of the third one.
Ouch!
That is a huge and much larger explosion, or must have been a lot more powerful.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna take quite a while to replace those fluid reactors as well as processing arrays and distillation tower. I'm gonna need a lot more titanium.
Yeah. A lot more, apparently.
I think the actual nuclear reactor in the third one is probably still intact. So, but I still need two new nuclear reactors. For the other two fluid reactors that were completely blasted away.
That's a lot of titanium to waste when you only get it from bauxite and ilmenite there.
Yep. As well as I need titanium for the heat exchanger again as well.
Luckily, we have rutile veins, so it's not quite as bad here.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't want to waste that much titanium, though.
I haven't checked the top floor of my base yet. Oh, well, the main floor. Holy crap.
Hi, Lola.
At least it didn't fuck too much up on the floor above. But I've got to kill all these efforts since it hit a lava pocket. So they're flooding lava around my base now.
Oh, that's just fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. At least it's flowing mostly just directly down and then into the outside the base. So that could have been a lot worse. Also, I'm gonna die if it doesn't stop setting me on fire soon. Ooh, okay.
Version of our hematite stand.
I'm gonna remove lava.
Damn it! I don't have any rubies in here. So I want to get that distillation tower started. We don't have any rubies.
Yeah,
so
one nuclear reactor is still intact inside the half-broken fluid reactor chamber. And one of the processing arrays is surprisingly half intact. And the other one got a few blocks left on it. But most importantly, both controllers are still there. So that saves me a lot of stuff on making those Labatron energy orbs or whatever they're called, the IV ones.
Oh yeah, the orbs, not the clusters.
Yeah, the orbs, yeah. The clusters are for LUV, I guess.
Alright, well, I am going to go find me some ruby. Try to drop some crap off. I'm holding too much junk. Got my dark coffee. I need some more juice.
I need to figure out how the explosion mechanic actually works in Minecraft. How it decides if it can actually go through or break blocks or not, because I have blocks quite a bit away that randomly are gone, like a drum that are supposedly well outside the explosion range.
Yeah, good luck with that. I have no idea.
Yeah, well, drums have very low resistance, so they usually break randomly when there are explosions, but this one is like 15 blocks further away than anything else that took damage. Or were 15 blocks further away. Now it's gone.
Okay, I think I know where that is. I think that's this way.
Ooh, that's all
Your
stages
internet
of
just
hydration.
randomly died. Well, that sucks.
Oh yeah, I lost those too. Oh god. Those were expensive.
What'd you lose now?
I just realized that the high pressure fluid pipes, those that can do like 122 buckets per second.
Yeah, those things are expensive as fuck.
I lost 8 of them, I think.
Ouch.
Still
Those
have
are
2 left now.
Those are tungsteel pipes with
With EV motors and
yeah,
IV
EV
motors.
motors.
The
Yeah.
IV ones, the metal tier ones.
Yeah, screw that shit.
But 2 of them survived. I have to use that to move the steam to the turbines, otherwise, there's no other pipe that can move enough steam at the same time.
Why don't you go to superheated steam? Then you don't have to move so much.
Then I need more fluid reactors than I have.
Or do it like I do, and you can use a circuit, dude.
I know, but that will lower the efficiency quite a bit.
Does it?
Yeah. It lowers it. The more, the less heat you use to generate superheated steam, the less superheated steam you actually get per heat. But I had thought about doing it, but I kind of wanted to just expand the fluid reactors until I had enough to. Oh god, my original old nuclear reactor is gone as well. The one that ran on uranium and powered the AE system.
Am I sweating? Why am I getting drops of water on my head? Drinking coffee's making me hot? I take it. So I'm sweating? I don't think I remember seeing that the other day. Apparently Greg's...
I need a power system.
Wait a minute. I'm dehydrated. I thought I turned that off. Drinking 2 cups of coffee dehydrates me. What the hell? That's weird. Damn Enviromine. I just want my haste, damn it.
Also lost 4 clusters of machines that were used by the AE. Each cluster were about 4 to 5 machines.
Your IE doesn't need machines. It's okay.
Oh, that's what I use it.
It's okay, I didn't need it.
Oh, I still have most of them left, but lost the closest or the nearest 3 or 4 clusters.
I don't want to go down there.
But I need to find a way to power this AE system, otherwise it's gonna be quite a bother to get stuff out of it again.
It would be hunger if Enviromine wasn't installed. Okay. So apparently that's a Greg thing. I turned off the heat mechanics of Enviromine, but because Greg is Greg, he's giving me the dehydration anyways. even though I turned it off.
Ah, wow. Well, Greg has always been nice. So.
Yeah, such a nice
If
guy.
he nicely, he might turn it off.
Yeah, like I asked him to, oh, I forgot to show that too. I was bitching about hematite being 70 EU a tick.
And then you had, well, basically caused everything to mess up now.
Yeah. So I was complaining about this. You take hematite and you cannot electrolyze it at all. Oh yeah, that's that ferrite shit. What the fuck? Can't make steel with stone dust. That's lithium oxide. But what you can do is you can smelter it and get molten hematite and electrolyze that at 70 EU a tick. But at the time I complained about it, limonite, you could do the dust. If I can spell. What the hell's an O on this damn thing? There we go. You could electrolyze the brown and yellow limonite, which you'll notice you cannot now. But you can now make molten brown limonite and brown or yellow limonite and electrolyze it at 56 EU a tick. And I do believe the 56 might even be a little too high now for non-electric. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think you can. I don't think you can get 56 into an electrolyzer without a battery. So before electricity, I don't think you can do any of these. But I wanted hematite to be at the same or lower than limonite because it doesn't give off hydrogen. Hydrogen can actually be taken and turned into power, where hematite only gives you oxygen, so it doesn't give you a reimbursement of your power at all, but it's more expensive to make than the limonite, so that didn't make sense to me. And so, since I complained about the hematite being molten and being more expensive, he made limonite more expensive, I think, and definitely gave it a fluid. And I think magnetite's the same way now, too. Magnetite was already more expensive. It was like 140 some. It's now only 98, so it's cheaper. But it's still a molten version of it. It's still not something you can do in LV. That would actually be MV, even with batteries. Holy crap, I need a drink. That thing really does dehydrate you. So I guess if you're going to drink coffee for haste, you need to make sure you have plenty of water or juice on you to drink to rehydrate your ass. Alright, what the hell are they saying? Dehydration is what happens when you drink salt water. Well, that's what this says. Oh, dehydration isn't... You get dehydrated, ain't it, when you get overheated? Don't you get that too? Because dehydrated is just when there's a lack of water in your body. I have to go to the... Or used to. I haven't had to do it in a long time. Well, I haven't cared to check. But when I was a teenager, 20-year-old, I used to have to go to the hospital once or twice a year to get IV fluids because I was dehydrated from the work and shit I did, and I didn't drink water. I only drank pop. So I wasn't getting enough good fluids in my body. So I had to go in and get IV fluids to rehydrate my ass. Only happened after I got sunstroke once. Before that, it wasn't a big deal.
And that's what I keep saying. Sun is not healthy. Also, if you have time, try to check out Discord. I linked a few images of the explosion area.
Alright. You get hypothermia or heat. Oh, yeah, it is heat stroke, ain't it, when you get too hot? Okay. It's been a while since I played with the hot and cold of environment.
You gotta try 20 ways without going down.
No, we don't need dried bear jerky.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think this is going to be my outer limit here. And because of my completionist shit that everybody gets drove nuts about, I got to take out this whole top 2 layers before I actually get to the rubies that I need, because they're in the middle layers. But it drives me nuts when somebody goes through and clears out the middle of a vein. When I clear out a vein, I got to clear out the whole thing. Let's see. We got gold in them there hills. Hey, look, there's lava right here. Hi, Mr. Lava. Here. Have some stone dust. Fuck off. I don't want that shit. Alright, so now we sat here and talked about dehydration and laxatives and all kinds of nasty goodness. I think I'm actually going to end it, so you guys ain't bored out of your mind sitting here watching me dig over and over and over and over. And tomorrow we should be back here on GT6 Lite. Hopefully I will get some of this work done I need to do today. And we'll be working on making the distillation tower tomorrow. If not, we're going to make a squeezer and a tank for me to be able to make my juice in without that damn juicer. Yeah, I don't ever go through and just pick out the rubies. That drives me up the frickin' wall. Andy did that shit one time with us on Thylacraft. He went in a sapphire vein and just picked out the very center. Got just the sapphire, the blue sapphires. I told him if he ever goes and mines a vein again and expects me to go work on it, he's out of his mind. I'm not going mining anywhere he's mined before, because it was annoying. I like having a nice floor to walk across to mine what I'm mining, and not have to jump up and down holes here and there, because people are spot mining, or whatever the hell you want to call it, being picky choosies. I'm going to need the redstone. So what the hell reason would I have to leave the redstone behind? Why not take it all? It just doesn't make sense. Now, I could understand if it's a vein where you're not going to have any use whatsoever and never want the other ores that are in it. Like, say, a manganese vein with the freaking glosser crap. That shit's about completely useless.
You can turn it into bauxite. Oh, not. Oh, yeah, it's bauxite. You can turn it into aluminium.
No, glosser is like calcium. and
How much
silicon.
calcium? Yeah, well, yeah.
It is
And
crap.
Now you can also get aluminum from it. 20 grossular gives 3 calcium, 2 aluminum, and 3 silicon, and 12 oxygen.
It does actually, yeah, it gives calcium at that point. That's what I thought,
You
yeah.
say grease gun, I got a grease gun.
Okay, so you can get alumina out of it.
Technically, I got
Silicon dioxide and calcium. But when you get to here, it's 280 EU a tick to do it. By the time you get to that, you really don't need that much aluminum to give a shit.
At least not at that cost.
Yeah. You can do bauxite or sapphires. Cheaper.
Yeah.
So I could kind of understand it if you were doing that vein and there wasn't anything up there but the Grassler on that level.
I would
Just
still do
saying
it
leave it.
just to make it better.
Yeah, I would still do it. I would still mine out the whole vein, but it would make more sense if you didn't. I would understand it more.
True.
Than here where, you know, there's cinnabar up on this level along with the redstone.
Yeah.
And who doesn't need mercury?
Well, crazy people maybe.
Yeah. Especially in GT6 now that gold is so rare, which honestly it should be. It is gold. And mercury is, you know, your main way of getting your gold. So why would you not just clear out the whole thing and get all the good shits? And I'm dehydrated. Or thirsty, I guess, at this point. Let's see. For this kind of work, some ITNT would be a godsend. Nah, I don't need explosives to mine. I like mining.
Mining is so lame.
Yeah, just grab a pickaxe, grab a drill, get to work. I'm not allergic to work. Unless it's outside my house. If it's in Minecraft, I'm okay with it. It doesn't hurt my back in Minecraft. But I was never allergic to it before my back was fucked up. I did a lot of manual labor jobs. Hence why my back is fucked up. Which I still think the headbanging was the cause of the neck issue.
Well, headbanging is usually not healthy either. So, yeah.
And also, trying to wake yourself up by banging your head on a fucking metal table, probably not good for the head and neck.
Probably not.
I used to do that when I worked at Wendy's.
Kind of stupid way to try to wake up.
It woke me up.
Wow.
It worked. I had to work one night at Wendy's for 8 hours.
Ow.
Now, granted, this is when I'm still in high school.
I get hit by a nuke guy. And
It was in the summertime, so it wasn't during school, but they scheduled me to work 8 hours the night before, which turned into like 10 and a half because I was closing. And then had me scheduled to come back in the next morning to open.
Yeah.
So I left at like 2 o'clock in the morning and was expected to be back there at like 8. So I got like 6 hours that I could sleep. But, you know, you just get off work, you gotta wind down.
Oh, yeah.
And so I only ended up getting like 3 or 4 probably. And this was back when I actually got 8 hours of sleep. I was still a teenager. I didn't just get 4 hours of sleep a day like I do now. And so when I walked in there at 8 o'clock that morning, I was freaking dead. So I just thud right on the freaking steel table to wake myself up. It worked pretty well. GT6 Dynamite, I'll agree, is better than ITNT. It's slower if you use the drill and have to place it in like that. But the way it works is much, much better. Now, if you're wanting to speed mine with explosives, get the sticky TNT from IC2 and just throw that shit. The sticky dynamite, that's what it's called. Because I don't think it'll destroy ores, will it?
No idea. I never explosive mine.
I never have, technically. I played around with it a little bit, but I never had ores that I was willing to play with, so we were just doing stone. And we were just throwing shit around. We also played with the TNT carts that day. We had a bunch of wooden ones, and you can't take the TNT out of them.
Yeah.
So we were just ramming them into a wall and setting them off. Made one hell of a hole that day.
The only time my explosive mine is with creepers.
Mm.
It's usually not intended.
Not intentionally. It is good for getting diamonds if you don't have a way of getting diamonds using Greg's TNT stuff, which that might end up being what I do for my iridium since I need a level 4 pick. I might set up a thing to make GregTech TNT or dynamite and dynamite it out of there.
Yeah.
That thing got plugged in.
This beholder is pissing me off. I'm trying to tape up the wall, or rather build a new wall, and it keeps shooting beams at me.
I don't think I've ever used a basic dynamite either. Only the sticky dynamite. Because basic dynamite won't stay where you want it. Gotta have the good sticky shit.
Where's the glowstone?
But see, Greg's dynamite, you actually place it. You don't throw it.
Yeah, it's like a stick of dynamite just stick in the ground.
Mm-hmm. And it'll do a perfect 3x3 right around wherever you put it. So if you're trying to mine with it, it's really, really nice.
Yeah, and don't try to use it for making compressed iron.
It doesn't work?
Not last time I tried. Lost 2 stacks of iron on it.
I'll have to check that out and see if Greg intends it to do it.
GT5. So.
Well, that's not GregTech's then. That was IC2's.
That might be. I'm pretty sure it was something I stuck in the ground.
Oh shit!
GregTech didn't have dynamite then.
Yeah, true. There is no dynamite, so it must have been IC2s I used. But I don't know. It was pretty small explosion still.
He's down.
Either way, it didn't work.
Okay.
How's he not? He won't play past me then.
Dynamite does that as well, but need to use a control to set it up and blow. Yeah, you do the same thing with GregTech's dynamite that he added. Let me see. Look it up and then I'll actually get out of here. Greg's dynamite is these right here. You have regular dynamite and strong dynamite. They both do level 3. They both do Fortune 2. It just depends on what you're trying to blast through. The blasting powder.
On dynamite.
Yes, there's a Fortune level 2 on dynamite. when most of Greg's stuff doesn't have a fortune effect.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Other than small ores, it's really not useful.
That and what's it called? Yeah, other mod ores. Or
Yeah.
some other mods like I think doesn't Electrolyzing give you actual drops and not ores?
Not if it's GregTech's version. Well,
there is no
they're all
Electrolyzing.
small. There are small versions of Electrolyzing. There's not a regular ore, though.
Yeah, but they're not called small. They're just regular ores. That just gives... I don't think they're from GregTech.
There is in GT6.
Okay.
GT6 added them. So it says needs to be ignited by flint and tinder or similar. I do believe you can use the dynamite thing. Didn't I use something to... Greg! Didn't I use something to blow these up last time? I didn't use a flint and tinder, did I? There's some kind of... It's been so long since I've done it, I can't remember. But it doesn't say here what it is you can use. But there's some kind of device that I used. I had to link them all together. I'd have to go back and look. A remote activator.
I gotta go. Bye.
Well, hell, we didn't even know you were still here.
Yeah. I was eating ice, so I was muted.
Ah, okay. There it is. Remote activator. Activates up to 16 blocks within a range of 128 meters. That's what I used. So you can set it up to connect to 16 dynamite at one time and blow it up from 100. Yeah.
That is very dangerous.
Why?
If you forgot you place a dynamite somewhere and you randomly press the thing and then boom.
Don't be forgetful when playing with dynamite.
Oh.
Remember where you put your dynamite. That's why they should never give me a job messing with dynamite. Because I would so definitely forget.
Same with Shadow, yeah. Wasn't he looking at a job like that at some point?
Working in a explosives factory.
Yeah, well, same difference.
Pretty much. Alright, so like I said, I'm out of here. I'm going to snuggle under my blanket until it warms up a little more and then get back here and get some work done. I should have a video from the GT6 only server coming out tonight, a tutorial on Greg's trees. He will enjoy it because we'll be talking about nothing but Greg's wood for that video. The only thing that sucks, Greg, damn it, is I can't show the maple syrup. I can't show the rainbow sap. Exactly. Yeah. Because he won't put a hand drill in that is a wood-only hand drill for you to tap trees with. And most people do not use an electric hand drill on a tree unless it's... They use children. This thing is the only drill we have.
Children will love doing the hard labor.
And we could make this, but we can't charge it without a distillery. A distillation tower. Wow. So there's no way of charging it.
Use distillation tower to charge item?
Well, we have to have batteries. And you can't make a battery box without a distillation tower. Because you got to have plastic. So no fireworks for you, Bear? No fireworks.
You can have some of my fireworks.
Yeah. I try to stay away from explosives. They're very bad things.
I had plenty of fireworks yesterday.
Yeah, but yours are the fun kind.
No.
Yours are where things go boom.
It's not the fun kind when it's in my base.
Hey, you would have thought it was fun if it was in my base.
Yes.
You would have quite enjoyed it if I'd have blown up my base.
Probably.
Oh, crap. I just screwed that up. Can't kill the lava.
Yeah.
Just want to cover it up.
Kill the lava. Kill it with fire.
That's kind of hard to do. How the hell are you going to kill lava with fire?
Well, at least give it a try.
I know I'm going to fall in this hole, and I've already lost one piece of redstone in it, so I figure it's time to cover it up. Nothing to see here, folks. Oh, by the way, in case anybody didn't notice, there is one other change that happened, I think it was somewhat recently. I think it was when Greg did his change to tungsten processing. There's no tungsten in lava anymore. Tungsten got changed out to iron. He wasn't even nice enough to give you tungstate like they did in GT5.
Yeah.
He just put a great big old screw job on you and said, nope, you're getting iron.
Well, iron is always good, but still, that's quite a deal. that sucks.
Yeah.
In the good way.
And if you look at lava now, it is iron nuggets. I noticed that the other day because we were talking about progressing to being able to do the processing of tungsten and get into the smelter. And Net said, yeah, and you can't even do the lava centrifuging thing anymore. And I was like, what? Why not? I've never done it, but... Well, I've done it, but I didn't do it for the tungsten to bypass the crucible thing. Like most people in GT6 did. Because I wouldn't waste that much heat. I did it after it was turned to Pehoho lava in an IC2 heat exchanger. But yeah, right there, 10% iron nugget. You get basalt dust, copper, tin, silver, and gold. No tungsten. And Greg, you see this? This needs a machine right here. Where is the machine that went right here? Heat exchanger. We need one. IC2 Classic doesn't have one.
I'm not sure I want one anymore. I have bad experiences with them now.
Ilworth wants to set up like 6 of them in his base and see if he can blow it up too. His cobblestone box.
That would definitely blow up my entire base.
Well, your base over here is just a cobble box. You wouldn't need more than one.
So is my base here.
Oh.
Just a bigger cobble box.
Just a bigger cobble box.
It's a 3x3 chunk cobble box, but still.
With multiple layers, I'm sure, too.
Well, 3 layers. Working on the 4th.
Let's see. Power went out at Nanos. That sucks. I was working on a quarry for my single player and lost a lot of work. That sucks. Greg says, yeah, I changed the GT2's recipe. Deal with it. Mean ass, damn Greg. I'm actually fine with it. You have added so much tungsten, like with the Hubnerite stuff, that I have plenty of places to get tungsten. So I'm fine with it. And I don't ever...
Pretty early, so.
And I don't have to ever listen to morons ask me why I don't centrifuge lava to get to a tungsten crucible, why I go through all the headache I go through to make crucibles the way I do.
Well,
so
yes, you will still get those questions, but the answer is a lot easier now.
Yeah, this is the way you do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll always get stupid questions. That's a given.
I'll always follow a stupid answer.
Yes. I love giving stupid answers. Kind of like the person that asked me in a video where I said I do not do any creative work. I've done all this in survival. He's like, why didn't you just spawn in what you needed? What the fuck did I just say, moron?
Damn Zeppelin hitting.
Pay attention. I don't do creative shit.
Ow.
I do it all in survival. Only Greg has gotten me to use creative a few times. And that all went in the garbage.
Yeah, well, what is that? One of them was
Runner.
that the foam, the special foam?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was now.
Well, one of them was some special foam, I think,
Oh, no.
construction foam for extra colored blocks or something that you couldn't make at the time.
It might be. My
And it
memory's
wouldn't
too
take
short.
Too long to get there to actually test it in that test video. So, and there was some IF stuff you refused to test in your normal world.
Probably.
That's all I remember, at least.
Alright, so I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one. Take it easy, and if you're in my half of the world, stay fucking warm. It's cold out there.